Hi, this is Susan, and I wanted to show you my booth. I finally finished it. I didn't get it done by Halloween, but it's okay because there is fall festivals, and especially there's the Renaissance Festival. So that's what inspired this. And you might see the name and wonder about the name, the Roman Orgy. But as I'm turning this, I'm going to tell you the story. I worked at Magic Time Machine when I was young, 20 something. And I dressed like Jane. If you know that Magic Time Machine was where you dressed up in costume if you worked there. And so I was Jane of Tarzan and Jane, and we had to play tricks on people and sing songs and call out things and a lot of embarrassing things and just silly stuff, but it was just part of the job. And they had this, and you would sit in different booths that would be like the brass bed or the TP. And so one of the meals was called the Roman Orgy. And it was a big bunch of food, and everybody would sing and they'd take it out and in bowls and platters, and it was for a big group. And so I can't remember if that was the cave or where that was, but I'm sure it was dressed, the booth was done up to be along with the Roman Orgy. But anyway, that's how I came up with the name. Was it reminded me the food, all the food. So anyway, you know that if you follow my channel, you know I made the apples, the candied apples, and then I made this apple. These, I have a video on how to make this basket and the apples that are in it, along with the candied apples. And of course, this booth is made out of the Dollar Tree Jenga Blocks, and I know I've been telling y'all about it, and I made another pumpkin stand, but they're different styles. And you can make Christmas. You can make like a Christmas booth with this if you like this. But it's these. This is called the Tumbling Tower game, and they're small Jenga blocks. So this is at Dollar Tree, if you're interested in. But you could make it out of cardboard or wood or whatever you want to make it out of. It's just these games cost like $1.50, and you need 2 packs of them to make this, and so that's pretty cheap. $3 for a project, and then just all the little doodads. Okay, so let's see. I'll bring you up to speed. I showed you how I made ice, and that's in a video. All these things I say are in a video, and so I don't know if you can see the ice. So that's in a video, and I'm going to show you how I made this little basket. And then I made some corn and some corn dog, and I made the trash tonight. And the crate I made and told you about how it's made in my pumpkin stand, which it's coffee stir sticks and then just popsicle sticks. And it's about 1 3/4 this direction, 1 inch. It's the size of the popsicle stick in this direction. And so if you're going to make these, you do 3 this way, 2 this way, and 3, and you can put the divider in it or not. So this is supposed to be like the workers sitting here eating a turkey leg. And so that's the other thing I made was turkey legs. And they're back here. And I made the tray. And interesting, I found the most interesting, it's a dog food container. It has the cutest little puppy prints and bones on the back. But my friend bought it, and we only got one because it had pork in it. We didn't know if, make the dog have, not agree with them. But the container had these striations. So I don't know if it's like a tub that's about that big, like 3.5 inch by, so but it had these interesting striations, so I cut that up and used a pie tin and put that striations on the inside to look kind of like something that would be on the grill. And made the platters, or the sheets, or whatever you want to call them. Now, I've showed you this. This is made of cardboard, or cereal box, and it's just the money box. And it's all cereal box with a little piece of floral wire for the handle. And I have everything puttied. Okay, so I used polymer clay to make the corn, to make the corny dogs, and to make the turkey legs. And it's that time of year when Renaissance Festival and all the fall festivals, have the big old turkey legs. And so you really are just painting it with the 3 colors of brown, like a medium dark brown, a red, and a yellow mixed in. For the corny dogs, you need a little bit of yellow mixed into the brown. And I can make it for you and show it to you if you want to tell me in the comments. And this is just a little, I guess that's a toothpick, piece of a toothpick. And then I made this little basket, and along with this other basket, and that's on the other side here. And I'll show you how to make that in the next video coming up. Might be 2 videos. I was thinking about doing food next, since we're entering the holidays. So this is all it is. And I had this lemonade, and these are the glue cups. The little, they look like cups that are off of your Aleene's Tacky Glue. And these little pieces here were from a kit that I had bought. It's these teeny tinies. Got this at Five Below. This is the retro diner. And so I just borrowed. I can't wait to do the diner. That's next year. Yay! I've been wanting to do a diner forever. And so I borrowed those, the little salt and the ketchup and the mustard. I guess I could have made them out of a dowel rod. You certainly could. And then slice off a piece of maybe a chopstick and a toothpick. So, we'll have to try that. I didn't even think about it. We'll have to try making it. And then, of course, if you get the slices of the fruit slices, they're on Temu, they're on eBay. You can make the lemonade with the fruit slices, and then you just pour your resin. Just tint your resin the slightest bit of a yellow green, and that'll come out lemonade. I was going to do cider, but hey, it's still in the mid-80s here where I'm living. It's still hot. So we're supposed to get rain, but which is a luxury here because we've been in an all-time drought. Okay, so I like my trash. I've got it dotted down. It's got, but I put one of the turkey legs and pieces. And all I did was just take cardboard and a bag, one of my jewelry bags, and put that, down and bring it out, and then stuffed it with tissue all the way down, and then just topped it off with what I'm using for the red and the yellow is the Dollar Tree puff paint. These little puff paints are great. They're not real puffy, so they're just perfect for mustard and ketchup. And these are Dollar Tree. I saw them the other night. They still have them. So those are always fun. And so when you do the corn, you want to do your corn yellow, in your yellow clay, polymer clay, cook it. And then put a little bit of just dust it, dry brush it with the medium brown just to make it look roasted. Just a slight bit. And then this one, I cut out the piece, and then I put some reddish tint to it to make it look like they've taken bites out of it. And it's, like things will be redder, a little bit redder in the middle. So if you make your turkey legs, just make it a tiny bit redder. And you want to splotch on colors with the turkey leg, so you have, the cooking darkness. But what I started with was ecru color, and I don't know if they still have ecru because it was just in my old polymer clays. But if they don't, ecru is the tan with a little bit of yellow and maybe a little bit of white. And so it's more of a yellow tan. And that's what they called ecru, because I had both colors and I needed to make more of the tan match the ecru. So the ecru is the perfect color for the turkey legs, for the turkey color, if you're making a turkey for Thanksgiving. So this was a lot of fun. And see up here, I put that corrugated paper that you can get at Hobby Lobby. And then I put the dark charcoal blackish wash after I put the silver. First I put this metallic silver, then I put the blackish wash, and then I went in with some color that looked like cinnamon color to make the rust. And this is supposed to be the barn color of the wood. And that is basically, I worked on it because this turned out kind of rosy, and then I went back in and added a green brown. So the barn color is a little bit of a green brown with some gray mixed into it. And if you work with that, you'll get the barn color. Nope, this is backwards. See the seam. Anyway, this was a lot of fun to make, and you could make the same booth, for a Christmas booth. It would be great. The pumpkin stand would be great too. So anyway, please keep watching. I'm going to bring out the food, and maybe if anybody needs me to make the turkey legs or the candy corn or not candy corn, the corny dog. Any of this, just let me know. And I hope you're having fun crafting your fall, or even if you're getting into Christmas, because that's where I'm headed. I'm headed into Christmas, making little Christmas minis. And I've got a couple of room boxes for you. So stick with me. Come back and see me. But you need to sign in and like and subscribe if you haven't, because I really need to, the help with growing my channel. So thank you all who have been with me and who give me comments. Y'all are so sweet, and I just have so much fun with your comments. So I thank you for that. Take care. Bye-bye.